Hey YouTube. I got a new piercing. I love it. It's bruised, but she said that's normal. I got it like 2, 3 days ago. I haven't been wearing makeup and feeling pretty good about my face, so that's really cool. Obviously I feel really good about my face. That is so cute. It's so cute. This little situation, it's so delicate and classy, I think. My dad doesn't want to see it. Thank God I live an ocean away. Um, I'm just kidding. I really miss home, but not, and I'm not happy to be here. Just also miss home. Things can exist at the same times, but my mom said nothing but to stop piercing my face. So maybe she likes it. She started crying when I got that one, so I don't know. I hope they're okay. Anyway, today, I've been writing some stuff. I wanted to, I've been working on it a couple days. I'll probably do a series of this because there's a lot, but I wanted to come on here and tell you guys some of the most awkward things I've ever done, embarrassing things I've ever done, just things that sometimes I think about and I go, oh, oh, ah, oh. But I wanted to do it because I wanted to share with you and know that it's okay to have these things. And honestly, you can get something out of all these things because now I'm getting to make a YouTube video about it. So yeah. Um, and maybe it'll make you guys feel better in case, like, I don't know, these are some of the worst things, like, you can't even imagine having said these things. And this is just me trying to jog from my memory. So this ain't even it. This is just when I sat down the last couple days. I keep trying to tell my brain, send me back things. I'm ready to remember. I'm ready because it's worth it now that I can make a video. That was a bad idea, but you always get what you ask for. Careful what you wish for. Anyway, let's start. So, some of the most awkward things I've ever done was one, and this was recent. I'll try and do timestamps, but a lot of stuff I can't really remember. This one is really recent. Terribly, embarrassingly recent. So, over winter, I had been texting this guy. We met in at a concert, and we were flirting. And then we met on Hinge, so we were flirting. We texted every day, sweet things, so we were flirting. We had our first date, and as we were on the first date, I asked it mid conversation. I was like, ugh. I was probably telling him some stuff I shouldn't be talking about on a first date. But I was like saying something, and I was like, yeah, on first dates, I usually am so good. This is a date, right? No wonder there wasn't a second. I asked him if this was a date. And maybe it doesn't seem as daunting as it feels, but you should have seen his face. He literally went. And it's like, it's not often I get looked at like that. Like, or, to my face. So that was pretty terrible. The second one I wrote was the time I sang Norman fucking Rockwell by Lana Del Rey to my 8th grade history teacher in front of my whole school with no backtrack. I thought, so my friend was on piano, she was playing the piano, I thought everybody could hear the piano. Nobody couldn't hear the piano because we were in the whole cafeteria. So it was just me, a cappella, singing Norman fucking Rockwell. I think, so if it was 8th grade, I was 13. Looking right at him the whole time. I wonder if he got the hint. It's just like so layered in embarrassment too. Like so layered. Like the older man Lana Del Rey song. It doesn't help. No, I'm not gonna. No. So yeah, that that one still kind of like, ugh. I definitely did apologize to him a couple years later. So at least, I don't have like shame or guilt, just embarrassment. I dated a guy who cheated on me. That one's simple. I used to wear cat ears to school. Multiple variations of them. I had fluffy ones, I had wired ones. I had them all. And I would wear them to school in like junior year of high school. So it's like I own it. I owned it. I looked really cute. I was adorable. It was just it's the whole like message of it, I guess. Um this one is just like this one's just like come on. Like my sister growing up, she had this long-term good friend, and I always thought he was cute, but he was like 4 years older than me. And then the 2024 summer, right before I moved for university, I have a fake ID in the US. I don't need one here, but I need one there. And so I was going out clubbing a lot, and so Georgia and I go clubbing, and he's there, and it's so good to see him because I have known him so long. We've known each other so long. He watched me grow up, and we were dancing on the dance floor, and it got hot and heavy, and I really liked it. I was super into it. He was not into it. So, I mean, he was into it when we were hot and heavy, and then realized, you know what I mean? Like, took a step back. And, poor guy. I hope he's okay. This one time when I was dating the guy that cheated on me, this was like sophomore year, junior year. We would go to a lot of punk shows and all that stuff. And we were me and my girlfriends got in trouble with our boyfriends because we met these guys, and we were broken up with our boyfriends, or I don't know, it was weird. Obviously like terrible boyfriend situations, but our boyfriends got mad at us for hanging out with these guys. And obviously because we met them on the street and then got in their car and hung out and started hanging out with them like all the time, all day. And so he was really mad, and he was getting my boyfriend at the time was getting in my friend's face, yelling at her and being all horrible. So I went up to him, I called him a bad dog, not in like a cool way, not in like a you'd think like the first thing comes to mind is like Jade from Victorious, kind of like. It wasn't. Everyone got quiet and weird, and it really did de-escalate the situation, but not for a good reason, because it was embarrassing that I did that, and everyone was like, what the fuck? Even after it came out of my mouth, I was like, oh, that wasn't good. All right, the next one. I watched My Little Pony till I was about 16 or 17, and that wouldn't be embarrassing if I wasn't 19 right now. So it just wasn't that long ago. It's just a little weird. I was bullied by a group of freshmen my senior year of high school. Yeah, and like I wasn't really bullied in high school. I mean, kind of, but like in like in a way where everybody was, but like there was this group of tiny little freshman boys, and I was almost 18. I don't think it happened after I turned 18, because I'm born in May, so I'm like really late into the school year birthday. But yeah, they'd walk around and they'd fucking bully me. They just like bully the fuck out of me because I was the school news anchor. So my face played in every classroom every week. So they had new jokes and content every week. And then, but the comeback story is fucking awesome. So basically, we went around, and so the news team went around and interviewed. So I had been telling my teachers, my news team, like all the stuff, being like, these fucking kids are bullying me. And everyone was like, Layla, like, you're a senior in high school. Like, are they bullying you? Are they bullying? Really? Like, I mean, everyone was nice, but they were also like, you know, like, what... So basically, but then my news team went around and interviewed all the freshmen on the projects they were working on, and they made the ringleader of that little friend group look so stupid. He looked so stupid. They put like SpongeBob sound effects over like everything he was talking about, because he just like, they went up to him and they were like, so what are you working on? He's go, and everyone laughed. Everyone thought it was so funny that the teachers had to come to the news team and be like, that kid was so embarrassed by what you guys did. Can you take down the video? And we were like, no, because he's been bullying us. And they're like, oh, okay. Not us. Sorry, just me. And so we were like, no. And they were like, oh, okay, actually, keep it up. So I never got in trouble for that, but he never talked to me again. He never said a lick to me again after that. So thanks to my news team. The other day I paid YouTube to promote my YouTube channel and nothing happened. So okay, so then another one is so me and my first boyfriend, the one I was telling you about that I called a bad dog, we used to stress each other out so much that we would have to do meditation and like breathing exercises together. And like, I don't know about you, but I don't know how often you have to do that with somebody because you both stress each other out so much. Like, it wasn't just like me having to sit there and go like, okay, like deep breaths, or vice versa. It was like we would both have to be like, okay, we need to sit down and breathe because this is ridiculous. And I mean, like, I think I'm being a little dramatic because I think it only happened like 3 to 4 times. But it's kind of like that saying, it's like, if I had a penny for every time this happened, I'd have 2 pennies, but still weird that it happened twice. 4 times in this case. 3 to 4 times. Alright. Yesterday the Wi-Fi went out, and I genuinely didn't know what to do with myself. I started crying. I started laughing, talking. I almost started reading. Did not get pushed to reading. No. I mean, like, I like to read. I just like to go. I like to read when I want to read, not because the fucking Wi-Fi's out. But yeah, I genuinely don't know what to do with myself when the Wi-Fi goes down, and I think that's really embarrassing. Really scary. I'm in film school. I never watch movies. I haven't seen like any of the classics, Godfather, or any of that. I've seen Jurassic Park. I love Jurassic Park. One of my favorite movies ever. That's classic. Yeah, but like what's that one? There's so many classics. I just haven't seen it. I watch movies, but just not as much as you would think like a film student would watch movies. So keep that in mind. If I think about Mads Mikkelsen or Squid Game too much, and now Margaret Qualley, I started crying today about Margaret Qualley. I will start crying because I get too overstimulated thinking about any of those things. Squid Game, Mads Mikkelsen, or Margaret Qualley now. Yeah, I'll just start crying. I just get too overwhelmed by my thoughts and opinions on them. I guess the last one, wait. Yeah, that's the last one. So I was dog sitting at a really nice house, and I wasn't really allowed to be like, it wasn't like a vibe where like I'm sleeping there or staying there or anything, because it was my neighbor's house. And like not even a house down, maybe maybe a house down. So there was no need for me to be staying there. But anyway, I had a bunch of that punk boyfriend, not him, because we were broken up at the time, but all his friends. This band I was like a groupie for, I don't know. So was he. My boyfriend at the time was like a groupie. We were both groupies for this band. And like, it's cute when I do it, but like that was weird. Like, I don't know what he was doing. He should have just been in a band. So I had them all over, and we were doing like whippets and stupid stuff. And then the next day I was like taking a shower, and I walked butt ass naked in front of the indoor camera I didn't know he had, which also happened to get the whole balcony view where I had been doing whippets with that band and that stuff. So it's just like, it was just a huge double whammy. it's been awkward with this neighbor since this was like 2021. It's been awkward since. I see him sometimes still. I see that dog. Like, I also lost the dog for like 20 minutes. So, yeah. And 15-minute video is pretty good. All right. I will talk to you guys later.